everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to take you through a what I eat in a day. I am a whole food, plant-based, majority of the time vegan, and I just want to share with you some really simple, easy recipes. I also really love to show you budget-friendly meal ideas, grocery hauls, and extreme budget grocery haul and meal ideas as well, because we have personal financial goals, and when we go really extreme, we're able to put a lot of money towards our own personal debt. But today, I am just going to share with you just a casual what I eat in a day. This is just on a Saturday, because that's what today is. A lot of times I will film my what I eat in a days on the weekend because it's just really easy on my schedule. But I will link some of my personal extreme budget grocery hauls down below if you'd like some meal ideas. I also have a really fun one coming next Saturday, so stay tuned. But without further ado, let's jump into what I eat. Give this video a thumbs up if you please will. Subscribe if you're not already, and make sure to follow me over on Instagram at Miranda Running on Plants if you want more of a condensed version of my recipes, some I don't share here on YouTube. Plus, I always try to give you a lot of personal inspiration along your personal fitness and wellness journey as well. So let me show you what I had for breakfast today. I decided for breakfast this morning to make myself some grits, and if you are not new to my channel, you know on the weekends I like to do a lot of brunch breakfast ideas and stuff. And since apples are still in season, I've decided to do an apple grit, and it was really good. Now, a lot of times with my oats, a couple videos ago I shared with you, I do cook the apples like in water with cinnamon and a little bit of lemon juice to make them a lot sweeter. But with grits, I tend to like them to be fresh and crunchy because I feel like the grits have a different texture a little bit than oatmeal, and it's just really good. And you just put a bunch of cinnamon in there, and it's just the best weekend lunch ever. I can sit and edit and enjoy this massive bowl of grits. Like I said, put a lot of cinnamon in there. a lot of cinnamon. There's never enough. But this is breakfast this morning. My beautiful Christmas tree and my beautiful grits with my apples that I let cool. If you are new here, I love my oats and my grits to be cold. I don't know why, but I feel like it makes them sweeter. So if you're a savory grits or oats person, or a sweet grits or oats person, let me know down below. I'm currently editing another video, so I'm just going to enjoy these while I edit. If you have not tried grits, I have to be honest, I didn't for a really long time, because literally the only thing I thought grits went with was like cheese or shrimp and grits. I had no idea the amount of things you could make with grits, and currently I'm like obsessed. I do pumpkin grits, I do apple grits, I do berry grits, I do anything you can think of like fruit wise that you would put in oatmeal, but I do it with grits. There's always a lot of questions in the comments or in my direct messages over on Instagram. What do grits taste like? If you haven't had them, they remind me of cream of wheat. So if you like cream of wheat, grits is very similar. And I just love them. So I'm going to enjoy my massive bowl. A lot of times people are like, it looks like a small serving. I understand that via Instagram or YouTube, like the amount of food is not like visually appealing sometimes. Like it looks small, but this is a huge bowl. There's probably 2 cups plus of volume in here, because this is a pretty big like cereal style bowl. I would say almost even 3 cups of food, so it's a lot of volume. And I'm just gonna enjoy this and edit a video, and I'll see you in a little bit when I have lunch. For lunch today, I decided to actually have tofu, and I'm going to marinate that in some lemon juice and mustard. I cook it on my skillet in lemon juice, so that way it doesn't stick, low and slow. I don't eat a lot of tofu. About once a month, I buy a brick, and then I have it split up between multiple days. Tofu doesn't like sit well in my stomach. I have like an extremely sensitive stomach. I feel like I'm always coming on here and saying like brown rice bothers me, tofu bothers me, avocado. But just being honest, because I get a lot of people that ask me, why don't you eat more tofu? I really wish I could. That is a loaf of bread that I made for tonight and some black rice, but it just doesn't love me. So I also decided to go through my freezer and pull out all the green vegetables that I have that need used up. And so I had like a 1/4 cup of edamame, maybe a 1/4 cup of frozen peas, and about half the bag of green beans. And I will set these on top of my tofu and then cook it with some water until it's all steamed. But here is my lunch. It's so like pretty to me because it's very earthy and fresh, but I love rice with tofu and veggies. I think it's just such a great lunch, but I don't have it that often. I feel like I'm doing like a mini review on my meals today, but this is delicious. I actually just posted a what I eat in a day from last week today and was asking people in the comments, do you prefer white rice or brown rice? And a lady was like, I actually like black rice. And I was like, I have black rice. I just always forget to use it. So because of you, sweet friend who left a comment, I'm having black rice with my lunch today. And it is so good. So good. I love it. I just put a little bit of soy sauce, like I said, and a little bit of spicy mustard on the side. The tofu is cooked really nicely. I don't eat a lot of tofu. My stomach doesn't generally like it, so I have it about once a week. I can usually tolerate it then, but if I have it back to back to back days or back to back meals, my stomach doesn't love it. So I will make enough for like a whole block, and that'll be 3 meals worth, and I'll just make sure to eat it within a week with at least a day in between, and then I'm usually okay. So I am going to enjoy my lunch. I'll be back in a little bit with whatever meal comes next. For dinner this evening, I made a really quick soup. Now this is a sneak peek into my dinner's recipe video that will be out on Saturday. You're getting a sneak recipe. It will be in the description box below. The funny thing is I posted a picture of all my ingredients over on my Instagram stories, and everyone guessed that I was making a soup video. Just to let you guys know, I'm not making an all soup video, but there is soup in that video because it's just that time of year where I feel like soup is very homey. Plus, soup is a really great way to stretch your ingredients, and they're also very filling. It's a great way to be budget mindful or to be extreme with your budget. You can make a really large soup and it can stretch to multiple meals. This soup made a ton and it was so filling. I did saute my onions on the side. I like to do that with my Instant Pot. I don't like to saute them in my pot because I like my pot to be like perfect and clear and never have a stain on it, but you can saute your onions in the pot if you like. And the beans here I actually made in my Instant Pot the night before. So I have made all of my beans from scratch, put everything into the Instant Pot except the pasta. Now for me, I've never actually put pasta in the Instant Pot. I've always cooked it on the side and it's turned out great. I also decided to make a homemade loaf of bread, and this bread literally cost me cents to make. I will have the recipe for this below. If you have these items in your pantry, you should be making this bread. I don't know where I was until this year making my own homemade bread, but this is amazing. It's the first loaf I've ever made like this. I've made beer bread before, but does that even count? So once my Instant Pot was done, it took about 7 minutes. My soup was ready, and then I just added in the pasta. The pasta cooks on the side at the same amount of time as everything in the Instant Pot, so it works out. It's a win-win for me. But this is so much food. It's a very thick and hearty soup. You have vegetables in there, you have starches in there, you have whole grains in there, plus you have proteins and fiber. So my husband and I each served up a bowl, and we actually didn't even finish it because the bread was so filling. Honestly, just this whole meal was delicious, and I can't wait to share it with you. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you are subscribed and you give this video a big thumbs up if you really enjoy what I eat in a day. Leave me a comment below and tell me what your favorite meal was that I shared, or let me know if you are a sweet or savory grits person. If you have not noticed by now, if you've been here for a while, I really like sweet oats and grits. They're just my favorite way to go. I think they go really, really well with fruit components and just a level of sweetness. But let me know in the comments below which you are. And as I said earlier, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram, but I will see you in my next video. Bye.